Well, people, it appears that maybe my OBS is not really starting, so I'm just going to give it a second to catch up, and we'll see if it's going to do what it's meant to be doing. And yes, finally it's caught up by the look of it. So, what I've been doing is a little bit of work off screen, because I wanted to finish a couple of things, and I got just a stock of wood and stone, stuff like that, little things I need. And yes, I'm eating myself silly because it'll just go rotten anyway, and who cares? Right, so what were we going to do? Well, first off, we're going to put a second floor on here, which we shall do now because I've got nothing better to do. And we have a few other bits and pieces to do. So first off, old noggin nuts there. I've got to decide where I want to put now here I've got to try and work out how I'm going to do the stairs, because stairs can be a pain in the ass. This is the one, oh yeah, it'll be alright, we can get up there. Oi, what are you doing down there? And then we are going to start building up around here because I want an upper floor. Now, later on, I am going to change all of this upper floor to glass. But just at the moment, we're going to just put in standard walls and things. Mainly because why not? I think I need. That's right. I need some of the stone that I chopped up. Okay, so what have I got? 3. I'm going to need another 3. And the walls, of course. As I say, later on I'll be changing all of these to the glass, because glass looks pretty. That's 8, idiot. There. Should I change it? Yeah, best to do it properly. Not thinking too well today. No, alright. You can stay down there. Okay. Now, we are going from here to here. But here, I'm going to need yeah, thought you might. Always start the day off with bacon. Okay. Now where are we going to go? Well, you may remember that last time I put these beams up. The reason for that is, of course, we're taking the walls down. And we'll now use them up here. So we're going to use plain wall here. We're going to use plain wall here. And believe it or not, we're actually going to put a doorway here. Why? Ha 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 ha. Well, we shall actually see why at a later date. And I didn't bring the bloody door with me, did I? I could have stayed up there and made it, dumbass. He won't be here all that long, and that's the reason why I got all that wood and stone. There's a lot of building left to do yet. Okay, roof. Yeah, okay. Then 0, 0, and we need 2 of those and 2 of those. You know which ones I mean, don't you? 2 of those and 2 of those. No, of course. Which one is it, stone or wood? Ah, stone. Of course it's stone. But if we gave you the idea it might not be something else. Oh, might as well take a wood with us. We're going to need it shortly anyway. Leather. All that stuff we don't need. Wood. Have a sip of bacon. And we needed one more of those, didn't we? Then we're going to need 3 more of these. Might as well get it all done at once. Okay. So now we've got a larger base underneath. We've got a larger base on top. Now the other thing we will have to do, because it's advisable to do it, is make some brackets, because you see that's turning red. It's not the strongest, so we're going to put some bracing up here just to help it out. And I'll do that before I put the rest of the roof on. You can see it's starting to crack there already. So we're going to shove a few of these up. And we're going to need... Oh, I'd never have guessed we were going to need more nails. Whoever would have thought of that? Which means very shortly we'll have to do another trip to the one and only cave system again. Let's see, that. And put that in there. Excavate that. Get that going. And where was I putting all that stuff? I think I put it in here. No, I didn't. No, I must have put it in here. So far, I've managed to sneakily get away without having to build too many storage devices. While they are expensive, those whatchamacallits? Oh, nails. I'm getting sidetracked here again, which is extremely easy for me to do. Okay. So what do you want done? Let's make 15 of them just for the hell of it. Just so we can brace things up a bit. Oh, that was a big loud yell. Yes, we've got by just with this one case, and while they are a little bit, well, some think it's expensive. Once you've done, you know, once you're at tier 15, tier 16, or level 16, you should have found enough exotics to be able to at least buy a little bit of gear which you can send down. You saw before, I've already got some here. I've got 31, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's enough to get a few things if you need it. Okay, let's go and get these done. 12. What are we missing? Oh, still got 2 more to go. But 12's probably enough, but 15's 15. Okay, this is the new area. So what we're going to do is we start here, 1, 2, 3. No, and the other one will be up here and here. Okay, that'll brace the upper area. Alright, so one there, one there, one there. That one's already done. Then one there, one there. What have we got? 7 left. That should just about be enough, I think. And one there. Then, oops, over there. And over there. That braces all that. Right, that's all set up now. Okay, here. I might have to get a couple more. Yeah, didn't do enough. Oh well, nothing unusual. What are we at of? Well, you're out of stone. Why wouldn't you be out of stone? Of course you're out of stone. As you can see, it takes quite a bit of rubbish. This is why I like to go off camera when I'm doing all this sort of stuff. No, we don't really need that many. Make it 7. Because it can be a little bit boring watching somebody stand there for half an hour just whacking at rocks. And silly shit like that. So usually it's a good idea to do it off camera, get over and done with without you having to suffer through it all. Okay, let's see if that's enough. With my luck, yeah, enough said. Okay, now we wanted this one here. Seriously? And that one across there, that one across there, that's right. And that one there, that one there. Then we just had the crossbeam, wasn't it? That's right. Okay, now you can see all those cracks and everything, and the roof is now showing up green, so it's fully supported. Well, it's supported as well as I can. There's one bit missing here, but that doesn't sort of really interfere with it. Okay, let's get the fast part of the roof on. 0, and want this one here. Oops. There, there. And there. Okay, now we've got lots and lots of space here. The last thing to do is cover our windows, because that'll stop all the storm damage. So 2, 4, 6 and 1 is 7. I don't think I've got enough stuff with me. No, I haven't. So we shall just go down and get some wood. And get some fibre. None there. Okay, what did I do with all the fibre? I know I had more than that. Oh, there it is. Bit more wood. Okay, 7, wasn't it? Grab those, and we'll get those going. And that'll be everything up there done. Now the next thing is, what are we going to do to start improving things? Well, personally, I like to improve things that make my life easier. Right? Not the animals or anything else, although old Screech down there is going to be in for a little bit of extra stuff when I get round to it. Now these are, as long as you have the shutters there, the weather won't destroy any of your benches inside here. Right, those shutters are enough to keep them covered. Okay, everything up here is all hunky-dory. Down here we've got plenty of space, and soon he'll be going outside into his own little bizzo place. Right, the next thing, we need to upgrade. So I've got a fishing bench here. I can almost hear it now. Why are you using a fishing bench? I'll show you shortly. And we've got the machining bench, which is tier 3. And as it's tier 3, let's take all of this out of here. Close that. And we're going to remove this. Oh, what else is in there I missed? Oh, all that shit. Didn't know that was there. Oh, that's right. Yeah, of course. Guess who forgot about, you know, little things like okay, and here now we are going to go wood. I'm just shoving all this stuff in here at the moment. And I'm not saving that because I don't really need it. Leave that in there. All this will be made clear eventually. Take all. Now, let's put this back, you know, the bit I forgot. And we shall just shove all this shit in. Right, now, this is why this door's here. We've got our own little veranda, right? And on the veranda, we are going to have our own little fishing bench. Now this is okay outside, it won't get damaged. And here you can catch fish and you can do your filleting and everything. See all your fillets. And if you go to this side, yes, it's a 2-piece bench. This is where you can get your fish traps. Okay? Platinum weave we can get because we've got this right thing. Okay, refined wood. Refined wood means we need the carpentry bench. Right? The other thing we need is how to get down to the water. Well, that's going to be quite easy to do. If I've got any stuff left in here. And of course we haven't. What are we out of? Wood. Well, you're either out of wood or you're out of stone. Junior, I think it's time you just sort of went to bed for a while. Tired of seeing you with your head stuck through the roof. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Close that. Sit down and shut up. You'll have your own place soon. Okay, what was I going to do? Oh, that's right, the steps. So we need 3 of these. Then we're going to make some traps and put them down there, so we've got a permanent supply of meat and we don't have to worry too much about the animals. Boom. So that's where that went. There. Start some more of that going. Okay. One, 2, 3. Now, normally animals won't climb stairs, right? They will climb ramps, but they very rarely climb stairs. Okay, so you're usually safe for stairs. That's why I blocked off the 2 ends. Now, what I'm going to need in here, I haven't got any platinum at the moment, although I could go and get some. So we're just going to use the basic one. We need refined wood, so let us travel back into here. Yeah, we'll put you back here. Get a bit of wood. Right. Okay. Now, all of these benches eventually, which I may do off screen, or I may do it as I'm buggering around. So, the next thing we need is we need a carpenter's bench. And the carpentry bench should be here. So we need rope and we need copper nails. Which is why I actually gathered the extra copper. So, copper nails, 20, and rope. Where'd I put the rope? Down here again, I think. Don't know if that's enough. Might not be. No, that'll do in the meantime. Oh, alright. Do 19 then. Out of there, that into there. Make more of that. remember how much it was. I think it was 12. And we just needed the nails. That's right, we've needed in there. We just needed another 40 nails. Now, next thing we've got to do is look at making a concrete furnace, and to make that, of course, we have to make a concrete mixer. So, first of all, we need the wood. So I'm going to put that over here. There's no rhyme, reason or order that I put things in. I normally just sort of shove them wherever it makes sense, and quite often it doesn't. Okay, get a bit of wood out of here. Now there's nothing to it. Shove the wood in there. And there it is there, refined wood. So we shall make, we don't need a lot. Make 50. Because you're making 5 at a time, so... Oops. Oh, that's one. That'll be 25. Okay, that's done. Let's get the meat out of the fire. Deactivate that. Now, what do I do at my salting table? I don't think I've got enough salt left. Nope. Nope. Oh, well, looks like we'll have to go on a salt hunt. And we'll have all of these because they're going to go rotten anyway. Okay. Next thing was to make the fish traps. Now I'm just going to make the basic ones because I'm not going to go chasing around getting stuff. And for that we needed the refined wood, the rope and the nails. So we shall go and get our rope, some nails. I think we're going to need more than that. Of course. Oh, I guess all we've got left is 15. It looks as though it's going to be a little cave run. Nails and rope course. We'll need rope, otherwise you can't make nets. No, we've got it there. Nails. What else was it? God, my memory's bad. Oh, the refined wood, of course. Okay, the nails. And the refined wood. Seriously? Did shouldn't I sort of bump them up a bit? Because these take just forever to make, especially in the slow unit. The upgraded benches, of course, are way faster. Most of this meat here, I'm eating the stuff that's not salted because it doesn't last long. I guess you're hungry, are you? Is that why you're bitching and whinging? Ah, okay. Can I remember where I put it? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, down here. Yeah, sunshine, I'm sorry, I forgot you are hungry. Is that better? You feel better now? Hey, you're going to stop your whinging? You can see how long this water and oxygen has lasted. It goes on forever. So I might as well leave that there. And we should just go and touch this stuff up. So it's all done and I don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay, and we're all back to normal again. Now you can see this canteen actually holds more water than what the filter can actually provide. And we are just waiting patiently for the wood. No, 75 might be enough to start it. We only, at the most, I very rarely have more than 3 traps. For the simple reason it supplies you with more than enough fish. But to be able to get good fillets, you do need the bench. Otherwise, you just get fish chunks, and they spoil very quickly. Okay, let's have a look, see how many we can get. Oh, shit. We can only get one of them. Oh, that's right, it's 75, isn't it? Oh, we'll start that one off. And I'll just have to do some more. I hate it when you have to do more. There's 30. 55. Alright. Yep. Just let him do it. Okay, and with these, come here, grab it. They don't hold a lot, maybe, I can't remember, I think it's about 5 or 6 fish you get each time. What I do is normally come down about here and shove one in there, like just within nice easy reach. Okay, and that's all you have to do. The next one will go in the middle and the other one will go down the end, so they'll just catch fish automatically for you. Look at that. Yep. Sod. Okay. See if we can get another one going. Need some more rope. Right, come down the middle one. Just nice and easy and close to do it. Right. And then we had to do, what do we need? We needed a bit more wood and one rope. Yeah, okay. One rope. I thought I got the leather to rope. Okay. Where's my other bench? Did I even make the other one? I've got a bad habit of just throwing stuff anywhere and forgetting where I put it, which you may have noticed. And I thought I'd made a what's the name, bench? But it looks as though I haven't. Oh, that's right. I didn't need leather armor or anything. So I didn't actually make it, did I? Okay, last one here. And you just let them sit there and forget they exist. Right, and they will just gather fish. 2 or 3 at a time, or 4 at a time or something. And just check them periodically, and that will give you some nice fresh fillets. Later on, when you get a deep freeze, everything will be nice. And you can have all sorts of fun. Okay, we can do with more light in here, but for the moment, we don't need a lot. Nothing in there. So, I guess it's time that we went and tried to find a few other caves. Because, like normal, I just can't remember them. So, we shall stay there. Skill points. See, he gets skill points as I build things up. So, movement speed, one there. Yeah, I'd rather have him with stamina. Okay, just empty out all the bits and pieces out of here. I really don't need all this food. I'm carrying a lot of stuff I wouldn't normally carry. So, what can I put in here? That goes in there. Yep, that's got that. What else? Anything else interesting? So that can go there, there, max. You need rope later on, so. Okay, let's put 50 bacon in there. Right, that can be consumed. That goes up there. Those salted ones, all right. These are the ones I'll try and use first. Okay, that should be everything I need. Now, I've got other caves I can go to. But I want to find, and I've got to try and remember where some of the others are. I know there's some down here, and I think there is caves over here somewhere. I just can't quite remember. So what I'm going to do is probably turn around, come back this way. So we want to go here. This is a lot easier than me running. He's not fully spec'd up yet, but he will be later. And then you should see, should he stay alive, he should be a lot faster, a lot stronger, and be able to carry more. I bet I turned the wrong way. I usually do. Now, if in doubt, you can actually, if you have a good river underneath you, you can jump off the cliffs and straight into the river without dying or breaking anything. Right, let's just see where we are. Yeah, well, okay. So we went completely the wrong way. Oh well, let's just cross over the river, why not? Methods of crossing, there usually is somewhere, yeah. No, you're not going to do it the easy way, we'll do it the hard way. See, ramps come in handy for more than one thing. So, as I said, I'm trying to remember where they are. So I come back here, I think it is. And not everything is easy. Why would it be? What? When did I get poisoned? I don't remember that. Oh well, I'm not dead, so it can't have been too bad. And this is, while I do need ore and stuff, this is as much me trying to remember where the caves are and find the caves as it is anything else. So I'm going over here and we'll just do the old follow the cliff trick until we see something that might open or might not. Right, so and away we go. Nicey in the shadow, nice gentle afternoon walk. And Zingo. I think I'll put him on follow. Let's have some light on. And the getting hand. There we are. He's going to come up in a minute. Yeah, bye-bye. I know you're a noisy bastard. Where's the other one? Oh, just a little bit of Zotics. Okay, birdie, you ready to just stay where you are and do what you're told? Okay, well, you just be a good boy and everything will be alright, okay? So, oh, of course, stupid forgot to upgrade to repair his pick. Oh, what? I guess what we will do, we'll take the goodies first, because everybody takes the goodies first. What I'll do is I'm going to try and clear as much as I can out of here before the pick breaks. So that I don't have to worry in the future. Not much on the roof, just that one up there, but I'll take copper every day. But everybody who's played a while, they're well aware of the fact that copper and gold become very, very scarce and very valuable as the game goes on. Because once you get into all the goodies of electricity, you need more and more of it. Yeah, I know, Junior. We'll just grab what we can. We're not even close to having enough for what we need. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm the one doing all the bloody work. You're just standing there. As you can see, I've got cave sickness. Nothing unusual. We just carry on as though it's never happened. Yeah, might as well have that one, I suppose. Oh, that's not a nice place to hide the... Oh, they're getting more and more evil every bloody day. Mightn't have got all of it, but we got most of it. And yes, I quite often go well overweight. For no other reason than I can. Besides, there's still a little bit of pick left. And while there's a bit of pick left, we can go on picking. As they say, most rules are just suggestions. You don't have to follow them. Okay, we've cleaned the cave out, so that was a good effort. Now, let's go and see if there's other ones here. Because I'm sure there is. I always have trouble just remembering them, that's all. Now, it's not very often that they're close together, so it'll probably be wider apart. See if we can just find it. Oh, that's something we needed, wasn't it? As you can see, the steel, waiting to make the steel pick is worthwhile because it's does so much better. What's here? What's this? Oh, that just looks like stone. That's not worth it. Pretty sure. Oh, there's the other one. Here it is here. This is a large cave from memory. I think this is the big one. Let's just change that to here. And we should just go on a little further. What is it? 330? I think there's another one down here somewhere. There's normally on the big cliff faces like this, there'll be 2 or 3 caves. It's just a matter of tracking them down. You can see his stamina isn't the best at the moment. Here's the other one, I think. Was it? No, that's not it. It goes into the snow biome, so it's not there. There, I think there's about 6 or 8 caves in the snow biome. There should be another one up here somewhere, I think. Ooh. Bit of gold. Should remember that. For when I need it, which means I'll immediately forget it. Oh, there's another one up here. Must be mistaken. Which is nothing unusual for me. Is that a yogi? Oh, no. It's a cougar. Do I want to take him on? Yeah, this I think leads into... I'm not sure. Oh, I wanted one. No, I thought there was another one, another cave here, but obviously not. Or is this the one where there's an underground cave? I can't remember. I think it might be. No, oh well. Let's head back for home. Trust bloody Yogi to appear now. He's still coming? No, didn't think he would. Oh, of course. Then we get to this one, which is on the wrong bloody side. Ah, stupid. Okay. Yeah, we can go over the other side and just follow the river. It's the general direction of home. And the main reason for having all this iron is, of course, for nails. Because I want to build old Breach here his own place, instead of having him knock holes in the ceiling. I could put a marker on the base, but then that will take the marker off the cave. And if you know anything about me, that means I'll forget where it is. and it shall be lost in the mists of time. Of course you're going the wrong way. I don't think I've ever gone the right way in my life. There's the lake. Okay, let's get all this schmozzle going. And we'll eat that, we'll eat that, we'll eat that. And we'll put salt in there, because why not? And then we can put that in there, salt it, and that in there, salt it. Take those out, I don't want them in there, take those out. Okay, we're slowly getting there. Yeah, I know, he's got shit in his tank too. And we just leave that in there at the moment. Oh, sorry, sore back. Okay. What do we need? First off, let's repair all the tools, because stupid's got a bad habit of forgetting them. Oh, that's right, wrong one. That one. That needs repairing. Can I repair that? No. I don't really need the hammer anymore, but just in case, I'll keep it around for just a little bit longer. Sometimes things get wrecked or things attack you or whatever. Let's have a quick sleep. Oh, okay. Well, if you don't want to be helpful, don't. You're asking for trouble sitting out there, sunshine. Okay. The next thing in line was empty him out. Increase his skills a bit. And speed. And feed him. Better water him because, you know, he likes that sort of thing. I've got equipment made for him so he can feed himself. But just at the moment, we have to first of all make his home, which is our next step. And for that, we can make only 3. And what's the bit that it's short of? What? Wood. We'll be short of wood. Because 3 ain't gonna be enough. Okay. I think it's time to almost start sending this stuff back. Okay, if you're gonna be like that. Right, let's get this moved because it's a pain in the ass having to walk around it all the time. I'll just put it here because it's, well, saves me walking. Okay. Stone. How did I know we were going to need stone? Oh. Fortunately, the stones regrew. And once again, we're going to need quite a few of them. So I'll probably make it about 6 by 2. I usually do 4 by 2 or 6 by 2, something like that. Sorry, 2 by 3 or 2 by 2. Probably if I've got enough stuff, I'll do 2 by 3. And I have plenty of more talent points to be able to use, which I shall shortly select carefully by closing my eyes and stabbing at them with a pen. You've made me take it right to the very end, didn't you? Okay. Right. What have we got? 3. So 3 more. Yep, 3 more of those. 3 by 2. Yeah. So let's get another 4 of those. Bugger, of course it's nails. So, as you can see, we've now got a lot of open space. There's more than enough here. Up top there, I probably eventually will have electricity here, which you'll see why I very smartly put that extra door in this end. But probably I'll sort of make most of the bedroom, kitchen stuff up there, because you don't use it a lot, and having it down here just takes up space. And it can be a pain at the best of times. Okay. Where did we get up to? I wanted 4 of those. So we want yeah, we'll do it that way. Got 6 of those. Do we need the end seal? I suppose I could, just to make it look a little bit better. And I need another one of those for there. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 7. And we will probably need wood and fibre. Oh shit, have I got any fibre left? I don't know. And fibre, where did I see I had some fibre? I know I put it somewhere, but I can't remember where. A little bit there, I don't know if that's enough. If not, well, not. Okay, let's go and do the big project. Now here is where we make it as difficult as possible for the animals to come eating. So make it a little higher there. Then we get to this one. Zippity there. He goes in there. Then it goes to this one. Guess I didn't make enough of them. I wonder how that happened. Well, of course you didn't. 1, 2, 3, another 4. Bacon. Of course you have bacon. Why wouldn't you have bacon? Yeah, it's a pity the trees don't grow back as well, but having the stone grow back, respawn is handy because you do use a lot of it right throughout the game, whether you're making concrete or whatever. Now, there will be changes later. I have got it set up, I just have to go back to certain caves and get the stuff I need. I'll take all of this because I do have to yet make a concrete mixer, which is why I've been saving that silicon. Okay. What to say, I needed 4 more. Don't worry about the storm. It won't hurt anyone. Yeah, it's just rain. Yeah, good luck with that, son. Oh, that's right, I need 6 of those, don't I? Dumbass. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you want the walls. How did I miss that? I thought I counted 7. I'm having a bad day with my maths today, aren't I? Tier 3. Yeah, good luck for that. I didn't make it, did I? Oh, I thought I did. Okay. So, why didn't I make the friggin' gate? I'm sure I did. Because I was looking for fibre and wood, wasn't I? I was looking for fibre, actually. Oh, both of them together. That's an easy pickup. Okay, that's all out of the way. So now, all we need to put it. Yeah, you'll get your bloody house in a minute, mister. There's your gate. Now all we've got to do is get your bloody flooring done, which I forgot about completely, as usual. We've actually got enough for it. And once that's done, we shall then get your other bits and pieces, and you shall be a happy chappy. Yeah, get those going. And we've got those. Put those in there. I could have done this all out of dirt, but you know. Okay. We'll open that. Let's go and get his blankie. And the other stuff, which is M and M. Boy, where do you think you're going? You seriously want to come around here and cause trouble? And how did that work out? Okay, where's his blankie? There. You got your blankie. Now, you can have your water trough here. I normally leave this out close enough to outside so that the rain just keeps filling it. But, well, this one doesn't have a rainy thing. Fully enclosed. Food on one side, water on the other. I'll painfully sacrifice my water for him, because Matt's filled his water up. Here, fill up again. So at least I've got some. And now his food. Well, his food's easy because I've been building it up for quite some time. And we just take as much as we want here. Right. Dried white meat, no, I'll keep that for myself. Whoops. Okay, so I can't jump gates. So what? And now he's got plenty of food, so he can now have food and water himself. I don't have to worry about it anymore. And he can just wander around inside here, look after himself. So what do you want? Stamina? Yep, max stamina. And of course he can just step over the gate whenever he feels like it. Seriously, bud? You seriously want to do that? I see, so if I'm on it, you can't do it. In that case, you can just play stays, because he can still eat while he's just staying there. Okay, that's all that done. This I could probably move over to the other side now. So we'll put it near where his stuff is. And that just makes it a bit easier to makes saddles and stuff, bags and stuff like that. What do we want in here? Not a lot. Yeah, that should be bad enough. Any more we can get as we need it. I do need to do something about my lights. Okay, that's that one done. Okay, these this one. I shall put it over here. Just makes things a little bit easier in the long run. And this one, yeah, we just slap it down here somewhere. Let's get a where am I? Oh, wrong side of the house, aren't I? Let's get a half one there. This is just to keep it tidy. And we'll put that here where it's all bumpy and lumpy. You're not going to play fair. Okay. No, I guess we won't be doing that one. Nothing's ever easy, is it? Don't make it too sort of easy, like. Leather can go in there. Fiber can go in there. And of course the old schnozzers go in there to make that. And let's put the meat in the fire. Get it all cooked nice and lovely. And seeing he doesn't want to play fair, you can just go and sit out here and rot. Okay. We want one of them to come down. Okay. Now let's clean out the rubbish. So we want all of our exotics. We want our tools that we're not using. But the bow, the gun's getting close to not being needed. I've only got 20 shots left. So from then I'll go on to the bow. And because I'm fairly close, I mean, I can go and grab a gun whenever I want one. Because I know how to get one. Okay.
Clear area.
Okay, lots of things yet to make. But unfortunately we've run out of time. So in the meantime, I shall carry on regardless. Get all this finished. And we shall all meet here, hopefully, the next time. I see. You're playing this game again, okay. Yeah, I know you've got no wood. Jeez. And off camera, I shall go and do the wood and stone thing again. Because it's has to be done, and it's no fun for everybody to watch it. Okay, salting. Let's go and do our salting bit. Because salt bacon is the best bacon. And we've got plenty of food there. We've still got some spuds in here, I think we have, yeah. Sort all that out. Now we've got some spare space. As you can see, I haven't actually had to make a lot of storage. Well, not yet. There are things you can do to make storage. But I've, at this stage, found it unnecessary. This is going to be my secret little adventure, which you'll all find out about eventually. But for now, it's staying the secret. And here we are, all secure, tucked in nicely. We can keep an eye on old screechy bugger over there. All the windows open. Plenty of air running through the place. And so, with that said, thank you very much everybody for being here. I hope you enjoy this next interlude into Icarus, where we're playing silly buggers by doing things we don't know what we're doing. No plan, no thought, and just complete and utter chaos whenever it strikes me. So thank you again, and bye for now. Hopefully we'll see you in the next episode.